What's up, guys? Chris Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2021 Absolute Baseball Full Blaster Case Break and number 7. And we got a nice full sealed case here. As you can see, I don't have a ton of space on my desk, so I'm going to crack it open and stack everything and we'll get moving. These boxes are freaking huge. A lot of boxes. What's up, Chris? Chris, you saw that random for the, you saw that you won that random? All right, what's up, guys? Chris and Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2021 Absolute Baseball Full Blaster Case Break number 7. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've been around for almost 5 years now. We break mostly baseball, a little bit of everything else mixed in. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our little hands will move, usually within a day or two of the break. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. In fact, we got one coming up really soon. We're like 40 or 50 away. Chris, you won the Topps Chrome box from the Pristine break the other night. I don't know if you saw the random. Anyway, sorry. So hit that subscribe button. See a watermark down in the corner? You can click on that to subscribe. Your name will go on the random. Make sure you're publicly subscribed. If you're privately subscribed, I can't see your name. But if you're publicly subscribed, I can, and then it'll go on the random, and maybe you'll win a spot in a free break. Also, go check out our website, chefsportscards.com. We got a bunch of breaks up there. We just did a Pristine break from there the other night. We have an awesome break up there right now. I brought it down just to show it. It's so big you can't even see it, but I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these before. I can't even... Here, let's do this, actually. The Hit Parade Triple Play box. Thing is massive. Number 42 of 100 is up there right now. $15 a spot, 25 spots in the break. There's signed jersey, signed ball, and signed photo in here. We're just going to do randoms to give them away, but if you want a chance to get it, $14.99 a spot. Win your free signed jersey, ball, you never know. So go check out chefsportscards.com. We got a bunch of other breaks up there too. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs, Alex P. Braves, Ryan C. Orioles, and Nicholas B. Red Sox, Beth F. Cubs, Merrick R. White Sox, Kevin B. Reds, Guardians, and Rockies, Thomas B. Tigers, Beth F. Royals, Kevin B. Astros, Maris R. Angels, Sylvia D. Dodgers, Vincent L. Brewers, John T. Twins, Derek C. Marlins, Beth F. Mets, Stephen G. Yankees, Sylvia D. A's, Michael B. Phillies, Derek C. Pirates, Kevin B. Cardinals, Archie S. Padres, Sylvia D. Giants, James V. Mariners, John M. Rays, Beth F. Rangers, Michael B. Blue Jays, Archie S. And finally, Nationals, Kevin B. All righty. Feel a little crooked here. Come on, baby. Don't be crooked. There we go. All right, 20 of these babies. Let's get into it. Chris, what's the over-under, my friend? Chris is our local lines maker on autos in a case. bring this down a little bit. And let's get to it. Good luck, everyone. It's a little bit too low. Bring it up a little bit more. There we go. 6.5. Okay. Green, Javi Baez and Chris Bryant. This is my last one of these. These cases have been fun, though. Green, George Springer and Tony Lazzari. Oop. And Buxton, and first up for the Yankees, Deivi Garcia, rookie threads. I need my thick sleeves. Bryce Harper green and Yelich green. Joey Bart rookie. DeGrom green and Varsho rookie green. There's a Wander Franco prospect. And Griffey icons. Gil Hodges a green and Abreu a green. Harper Extreme Team. I actually have one more of the 2022 Blaster break. I think we're going to do from next week, which have been very good to us also. Tomorrow night, Legacy Football. If anybody's interested, the only break we have scheduled tomorrow night because of some shipping issues. I wasn't going to do one, but tomorrow's my birthday, so I figured got a break on my birthday. Rizzo green and Austin Martin prospect green. Madrigal. So, new Legacy Football just came out the other day. If you're into football, check it out. We're going to have some more of that next week, too. Arenado green and Jimenez a green rookie. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. I got to do something on my birthday. I won't do anything else, so might as well at least hang out with you guys. Act like I have friends or something. Bo Bichette green and Mike Trout icons green. Torkelson prospect. Nelson Cruz and Sam Huff green. Well, the whole rest of my birthday is going to be spent sorting cards. So I might as well do something other than that. All right. Abreu and for Oakland, Dalton Jeffries, rookie threads. He's got Oakland. Michael. Alonso and Trevor Story green. So I got Series 2 coming up next at 10:30 and Bowman at 11:30 tonight. So neither of those. Starting to finally feel human again after this flu. I'm still not 100%, but man, do I feel better than I did. Devers and Adley Green Prospect. Magical Toomey. Bregman. Joey Gallo and Shane Bieber green. So when does the new shift start, Chris? You said next week. Robert and Chipper Jones green. Torkelson Prospect. Then you get to be the big boss. You gotta have to wear a suit to work now? There's a Trout green and Joe Adell green rookie. Oh, on the 19th? Gotcha. Trey Turner. And for the Mets, David Peterson. Rookie threads. All right, start giving us something else here. Absolute. Yeah, it's going to be suit time. Good for you. Metropolitans is Steven. Hyun-Jin Ryu and Trey Turner. Gallo, Max Scherzer, and Kershaw green. Blackman, Willie Adames, and Corey Seager. Matt Chapman and D.B. Garcia. Rushman Prospect, George Brett. Bogarts and Babe Ruth green. And, Wander Tools of the Trade triple relic with a bat. 20 of 99. Very nice, Wander Franco. Color on these, they don't show up great on the camera. Oh yeah, I had the Yankees Cardinals on. Very nice Wander. For Tampa Beth. There you go. It was a good pickup too. It's like $20 spot. All a cool card. Nice Wander Franco. All right. Kershaw and Campanella green. Who's winning that game? I thought the Phillies were playing. When I'm setting up for the breaks, my mind's like in so many different places. Oh, speaking of which, I just want to put this out for everyone. Just so everyone knows, when I do invoices, I do them at the end of all the auctions for the night. Now, obviously, you know, especially if you bid in an early auction, you don't want to have to wait around for an hour or whatever. All you have to do is email me and let me know. Walker Buehler, Kyber Ruiz, just send me an email. Most of you do, so no big deal. But some people don't really fully understand how it works. Like, if you need the invoice sooner, just send me an email. Hey, can you send me an invoice? And I'll send it to you, like, within a minute or two. Otherwise, the reason I do is because, though I wait till the end, is because you get people who are like, oh, I'm done bidding, and then they bid on another team, and then they're like, oh, can you fix this? And Hoskins green and Pujols green. And look, I do everything I can to try and refund everyone, any over shipping, all that stuff. Unfortunately, it is a huge, there's a reason why a lot of breakers don't. It's a real pain in the ass to keep track of all of it. Like, eBay doesn't do a very good job when you're doing multiple shipping. Garrett Cole and Cabrian Hayes green, of like kind of showing you who paid what and this and that. Like, it's not as quite as simple as you think, so sometimes you miss stuff. So in the future, it's a lot easier if you just email me and I'll get you an invoice rather than overpaying and then me having to go back and get you fixed up. Extreme Team Tatis to 99, 59 of 99 for San Diego. Nice Tatis. You just had a safety squeeze? Really? Look, it's not the end of the world. It's no big deal. Like I said, most of you guys, especially you guys who are regulars, know I do everything I can to refund all the shipping, blah, 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 and I will. But if you feel bad for me and want to make my life a little bit easier, Griffey Green and True Waters, please either wait for the invoice or email me, and you'll make my life a lot easier, which is all I'm really looking to do. Walker Buehler and tools of the trade, Ryan McMahon for Colorado, numbered 85 of 99. Ryan McMahon. Really? On the squeeze play he got hurt? What was he covering home? Colorado is Thomas B. There you go, buddy. Buster Posey and Acuna. Bomb rookie. Alec Bohm. Been killing it lately. Again, he's on a streak. Phillies have been killing it lately. That's a good thing. I'm telling you, man, pitcher can be a dangerous position sometimes. When my son played Little League, he played in the, you know how there's like the Babe Ruth League or what's it called? Ramirez and Patino Green and like Cal Ripken League and Pony League and, you know, there's a bunch of different ones. And the one, my son played in a few of them, but his main one was a Little League. And for those who have kids in baseball or no baseball, they have the short pitcher mound in field. Yelich and Verlander green. Julio Rodriguez prospects. So rather than being 50-70 like most Little League is, in Little League you're not. Now this was then. They might have changed it since then. My son's a senior in high school now, so it's been 6 years or so. It used to be 46-60 is what Little League was. So Brandon Lowe green. That's the one that Pasha green. Like you see the Little League World Series on TV, that's the league my son played in. And like I said, it was 46-60, 46 feet is really close to the, for a pitcher. When, especially when you get to the 12-year-old like all-star level, Vladdy Green and Torkelson Green prospect. When you're playing on the travel teams and like the teams you see in the Little League World Series, when you're playing at that level. And I'll tell you what, man, I saw more coaches and kids get hit. My son took one to the chest one time. He had more than a few hit back at him, but he's a shortstop, so he's pretty quick. He either caught him or got out of the way. But one time he took one to the chest, but one time a coach took one right to the face. Oh my God, I thought the guy was dead. He went down so hard. For Tampa, Josh Fleming. Like, and again, you see it if you ever watch the Little League World Series, you always see, they say like, this kid throws 70 miles an hour, which would be the equivalent of 95 miles an hour in the majors. It's because of that distance that they compare it. Well, it's the same with the ball coming off the bat, McNeil and Robert Green, like, because it's so close, the velocity off the bat is crazy. This poor guy, this one coach, one time it was in practice, and it was for their travel team, like their last year they were in. And there was this kid, Jack, and Jack was a beast. Like, I used to always kind of laugh about Little League because, and again, for anybody with kids in Little League, you know this already, but Little League is literally just whoever hits puberty first. You know what I mean? Like, half of the kids that were on my son's Little League MVP team, like travel team, don't even play in high school. Scherzer and Kershaw, because they weren't necessarily great baseball players. They just were the biggest kids. They could play. They were good when they were 12, and they were half a foot taller than everyone else on the field. But athletically, they weren't quite, like my son, he's played varsity his entire high school career. But most of those kids don't even play after Little League because they're not, they're just big. And this coach was doing batting practice, and it was just like perfect storm, Willie Adames and Corey Seager Green. Like, they were doing batting practice, but he was throwing like regular, throwing like 60, 70 miles an hour. And this kid crushes one, and he's falling off the mound, like on his foot when he's following through. And man, he just like literally walked right into the ball. And he knocked him out cold. I was on the sideline, Chapman and Deivi Garcia. I was like, oh my God, I think he's dead. He was like 65, 68 years old. Like, he wasn't a young guy, although he was in good shape, but man, he was messed up. So it's like, whenever I see these guys, especially like pro and college guys, get hit, it's like, oh, that's such a scary, thing that happened. Bogarts, Babe Ruth. There's an extra card in there. Anyway, my son, when he took one to the chest, man, he had a oh my God. He was like, he said he got lucky. He got out of the way of it. I was like, you say so. Chris Bubik, rookie threads for Kansas City. Kevin. Little League was fun. It was fun, and the kids had a lot of fun. We traveled way too much with that team. Like, after my son's, like, last year in Little League, that whole summer, he was on the road, all over the country playing. And, like, and he loves to play, but my son's a bit of a realist. Like, he's always loved it and would like to play, but he's never been like, oh, I'm going to play in the major leagues one day. He's always like, yeah, right. Like, I'll just play at whatever level I can, And when we got done that year, he was like, I'm not doing that again. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I don't need to travel all over the country to play baseball. Like, he was exhausted. Goldschmidt and Puckett Green. I didn't blame him. I was exhausted too, and I wasn't even there half the time. I'm trying to remember where I went with him. I went to Kentucky with him for a tournament out there. I went to Texas and California and Florida, and then he had like 5 other tournaments he was in that summer. Olson and Carlson Green. It's crazy to have 12-year-olds on a schedule like that's insane. The problem in our town is that we have 3 little leagues in the town I live in, and they're all run by these guys who've been around forever. There should be a rule around that. Votto and Springer Green. I never understood that. Like, these guys who all ran the league were all like in their 60s, and you'd be like, what are you still doing here? You know, like other people want to coach their kids. It's little league. You know what I mean? Like, half the point of it is to be able to spend time with your kid. You know, they wanted to leave. You know, like, and it ended up in the town that we lived in. We had some really good players, but they were spread out among the 3 leagues. Moran and Ryan Sandberg Green. And we would play these other towns they would combine all the kids. They wouldn't do that in our town. And people got so mad. Like, take the 3 best kids from this league, the 5 best kids from that league, the 3 best kids from this league, make the best team you can. And they just flat out refused to do it. 299 for Houston, Christian Javier. I love these autos. Nice one for Houston. Maris. That's 13 of 99. Oh, what box number? This was, we got 12 left. We have 12 to go after this one. Yeah, I don't know if your over-under is going to hold. Well, to see. Joe Jackson and Babe Ruth. But when these kids got done Little League and they all started going to school together, like when they all ended up in like 8th and 9th grade together, they had the killer team. They always had through high school. But the old men couldn't do it. I used to always laugh the opening day of Little League baseball season. They'd induct someone in the Hall of Fame, and it was always these old guys like patting each other on the back, like, this year's your turn. Everybody had to stand there and cheer for them. This is so weird. J.P. Crawford and Bobby Dahlbeck, green. Yeah, and it's funny. A few fathers kind of worked their way in there. I always helped out, but I was always the guy they came to when they needed to raise money because, I had the restaurants and stuff like that. Tatis and A-Rod Green. Drew Waters prospect. So, like, I used to help out the teams, but then they'd always do fundraisers and they'd always be like, can you bring a tent? Can you bring food? Can you bring drinks? Can you bring... Yeah, all right. I don't know how much money I made for his teams over the year. Tens of thousands of dollars. LeMahieu and Machado. That was always my job. It's funny now, from what I understand, a lot of the old guys got pushed out now. Apparently there were some scandals with money and all kinds of stuff over there. So in the last few years, things have changed quite a bit. And it's funny because if you go over to the fields where they played, there's a Kalenic prospect green. They used to have this thing. They didn't have lights for the fields, and the fields are nice. They have this league that my son played in. They had 3 fields, and they're all very well taken care of. But they never had lights, and their excuse was, because we used to ask them all the time, was they were afraid that if they put lights in, then other sports would try to use the field because they didn't own the fields. The fields were township fields, but people got over that pretty quick. 91 of 99, Alex Kirilloff, rookie auto. Very nice. For Derek. Yeah, buddy. Yastrzemski and Tatis green. My son, he umpires for them sometimes when they're short. Like he'll go over and fill in. He has like the time of his life doing that. Flaherty and Wander, prospect green. For Beth. Is named after the town Drunk? What do you mean? Wait, explain that one. That's so great. That's like, I was reading, this was total just like clickbait. I don't even know how I started reading it, but I was reading this article today about famous people, Kyle Tucker and Yastrzemski Green, who have disappeared over the years. I think it was written, or the origin of it was the Delonte West thing, with him living on the streets and all that stuff. And they talked about like 30 people who, in history, not recently, but in history, I went back to like Amelia Earhart and stuff like that, who just up and disappeared without any warning, or no body found, or this or that or whatever. Aaron Nola and Jordan Green. There's a J-Rod prospect. And they were talking about some prime minister from Australia who apparently drowned swimming in the ocean, and in tribute, they opened an aquatic center in his name. That was hilarious. The guy drowns to death, and you open an aquatic center in his name. Cabrera and Kim Green. Yeah, man, Philly's been rolling. Phillies have been rolling. What have they won? 8 of the last 10 or something? 9 of the last 11? Something like that. And for Atlanta, Contreras rookie threads. Atlanta is Ryan. Boyer and Harper. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to go. We're halfway home. Yeah, I saw they were up 11-4. I haven't gotten to see any of the game today. I saw it was right 11-4 or something like that. Not too like half hour ago. Well, as Vin Diesel says, doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Right? Isn't that what he says? Isn't that the Fast and Furious thing? All right, Bichette and Trout Icons green. Pache and Torkelson prospect. It's 11-6? Okay, gotcha. I was trying to put it on. I was having a hard time putting it on up here. I had the Yankees game on. Bauer and Joe Jackson green. That's all. I don't really pay that much attention to it anyway. Rizzo and Austin Martin green. Well, that was like, Chris, you were saying about donating the field. They did that here with the retired coach from the high school, and then he ended up like the next year getting accused of like molesting kids or some shit like that. Like they had to pull it off. Not that that's funny, but like, he was around for like 25 years. Arenado and Jimenez, and the way they, he was supposed to retire, and then COVID hit, so he didn't. He stayed, and it was all in the news, and it was this and that, and then of course, like right after he retired, there were all these allegations that came out. It's like, oh God, come on, man, seriously. Yastrzemski, and for Baltimore, Keegan Aiken, rookie threads. For Nicholas. Oh, Chris, I would have to look, buddy. Top of my head, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure I'd be surprised if I didn't, but I really have to look. 5 seems to be the bullpen guys are really sharp because they have pitched 6 wins. Yeah. But I will look. I will keep an eye out for you. Brian Reynolds, and there's a Bobby Witt, green prospect. Bobby Witt, Bobby. For Kevin. Buxton and Kirilloff green. Conforto and Ripken green. Kirilloff and another Bobby Witt prospect. Bregman and Pearson. And Jahmai Jones for Baltimore. 67 of 99. Excuse me. Big series against Washington. Hamilton playwright. Oh, really? Is his cousin? That's interesting. Freddie Freeman and Lindor. It's a talented family right there. Yaddy. Kyle Hendrick and Yogi Berra. Tyler Glasnow, Whit Merrifield. No, I don't either. Unless we have a run, which is always possible. Cruz and Huff. No, Mike, I didn't. Merrifield and Sixto. Kalenic prospect. Sam Huff for Texas. getting too many rookie threads tonight. I need to get on a run. Texas is Michael B. Corbin Burns and Jamie Foxx. Tim Anderson and Ken Boyer. Tony Lazzari and Matt Chapman. Oh, yeah? Trevor Story, Joey Bart. Wander Prospect. Babe Ruth and Ken Griffey. And for Philly, Spencer Howard, rookie threads for Philadelphia. For Derek, Trey Turner, Gil Hodges. Six to go. They moved it in this one. And for Kansas City, Edward Olivares. Autograph number 29 of 99. Rookie signatures. For Kevin. Javi and Yogi. Have a bar mirror of him? Of Gil Hodges? Really? Springer and Royce Lewis, a prospect green. DeGrom and Rosarena. Hodges and Reggie Jackson. Harper and Scherzer. All right, 5 to go. One of your thrifting finds? Nice. I really have to, get back out on the yard sale thing. I have not been good. I was not good this year at all. I always enjoy that, going out and hitting the yard sales. And I always find something, but this year I've been so lazy. It's funny, one of the last ones I really went to, like before the pandemic, this guy was actually like a collector. And he had some really cool stuff, but he was so overpriced on everything. It was absurd. Like, I even said something to him while I was there. I was like, and I don't mean just like a little overpriced. I mean, he was like 3 times what he should have been charging for stuff. And he basically told me, he goes, Anderson and Tommy is like, yeah, I'm not here to sell to you. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I'm here to sell to people who don't know what they're doing. Like, all right, that's fair enough. At least you knew what you were doing. You knew what he was going for. He's like, I don't really want people who know what they're buying. Rosarena and Bauer. He was honest at least. Koufax and Mackenzie Gore. And Shane McClanahan, numbered 117 of 199 for the Rays. For Beth. Have they given a date for him coming back yet? I heard a few different. Yeah, I heard the same thing. I just didn't know if they gave something more concrete. Woodruff and Rodriguez, prospect green. Well, it would be nice if he would come back in while they're in the middle of, solidifying a playoff spot. Acuna and Garcia. Candelario and Miggy. Drew Waters prospect. Shohei and Marquez Green. And for Miami, Monte Harrison. Rookie signatures. For Beth. And that one is numbered 78 of 99. Billy Martin and Roush. All right, last 3. We could still make your number, Chris. We have a couple more autos here. Base running drills today. I've said they're broadcasters required. Broadcasters required. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is good to see him working out. Well, I mean, September-ish makes, from now, of course. I mean, you're already first week of August, so it's not that far off. Falafel in Kofax. I think that was 4. Zach Gallen and Brandon Lau. Pretty sure that was auto number 4. And for Houston, Carlos Correa numbered 16 of 99 for Maris. Yeah, why'd you put that half on it, though? All right, Salvi and Ian Anderson, Rushman prospect. DJ Martinez and Devers. So there's no tie, yeah. You don't want to push in this one. And for Tampa Bay, rookie threads, Patino. Well, we're not going over. We might come right up to it, though. Ripken and Ramirez. Yeah, I saw what he had 2 or 3 run home run or something like that. I heard it. Like I said, I didn't watch any. I heard it playing in the background. Good, man. Let me keep hitting something. I can sell some of that Matt Rowan crap I have. Bellinger and Tim Anderson green. Frank Chance and Goldie Rodriguez prospect. Max Fried and Killebrew. Dansby Swanson, Casey Mize. 1-0 final. Pitching duel in New York. Actually, where were they playing? Were they at New York? I don't even know. For Atlanta, Ian Anderson, numbered 81 of 99. Well, did you see? I was talking about the other day. Carl's had old Logan O'Hoppen just last Saturday. He got traded on Tuesday. Maeda and Marquez. Like, there was a line around the block, and then I actually stopped in there to pick up some larger top loaders I was out of, and they had his stuff everywhere for sale. And then, like, 2 days later, he's traded. Oh well. All right, last box, guys. Good luck, everyone. Then we'll do a hit recap, get out of here, and get set up for Series 2. Was it in St. Louis? I wasn't even paying. I had it on, but I wasn't even paying attention to where it was at. Verlander and Tim Anderson. Darvish and Goldie. Judge and Mize. Roush and Brett. And the last pack. For San Francisco, Joey Bart, rookie threads. Giants is James. Here you go, buddy. All right, guys. Mookie Betts and Harmon Killebrew. All right, guys. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without you guys. I truly do appreciate it. If you are not in any of our other breaks this evening, please stay safe and stay healthy out there. We will be back tomorrow night with Legacy Football, if you're into football. And then it's actually it tomorrow night, just Legacy Football. So too many relics tonight. Too many relics tonight. Yeah, in like 5 minutes. We'll start like 5 minutes late. That's all. I just need to clean all this up, and then we'll be right back on after I do this hit recap. All right, guys. Hit recap 2021 Absolute Baseball Full Blast case break number 7. Just some stuff I pulled. This will all be top loaded, of course. Greens of Rodriguez, Lewis, Bobby Witt, Trout, Kalenic, Torkelson, another Trout, Adley, another Trout, Wander, and a second Wander. A couple numbered cards. We had Correa to 99 and Tatis to 99. Relics. Contreras, Jahmai Jones to 99. Shane McClanahan to 199. Ian Anderson to 99. Keegan Aiken and Spencer Howard. Sam Huff, Patino, Bubik, Josh Fleming, Ryan McMahon to 99. David Patterson, Dalton Jeffries, and D.B. Garcia. And then we did have the Wander Franco triple to 99. It's a nice one there. It's hard to see under the lights, but. And then autographs, we had Christian Javier to 99. Alex Kirilloff to 99. Edward Olivares to 99. And Monte Harrison to 99. All right, guys, again, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Like I said, if you're not in any of our other breaks tonight, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. Hit that like and subscribe, and go check out the website. Have a great night. Take care, bye.